Healthier Together, sponsored by Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield of Oregon.
We have the big build up to the holidays and the fun and festivities, and then it comes and it peaks, and then in a blink of an eye, it's gone.
We're about 1 month into January, and the post-holiday slump is real. Whether you're coming down from the highs of the holidays, stressing about how much you spent, or in the grips of the gray days, or just tend to struggle this time of year, you're not alone. In today's Healthier Together, we'll talk about why this time of year can be tough on our mental health and how you can tackle it head on. Dr. Andre Michelli is the clinical director of behavioral health for Regents.
Things you may have been fine, and all of a sudden mid-January comes and this is the last straw and it sets someone off.
But it's not just the snap back to reality that comes after the holiday season. Michelli says an emotional come down isn't uncommon after the buildup to any big moment or event.
Whether it's a big trip or a wedding or a graduation or something, that there's so much prep mentally and physically that goes into it, and then it's just gone. You're like, what do I have to show for it? It's just empty. So it's a natural part, but I think the holidays in particular, because it's something that we have in common, and we're all going through it at the same time.
The first step to feeling better, Michelli says, is to acknowledge your feelings, whether it's added stress, anxiety, sadness, or isolation.
Don't try to ignore it, and that's true with anything. If we ignore it, it's not going to go away. It's just going to fester.
She recommends switching up your routine and find something you enjoy. Catch up with your friends that you haven't seen in a while. Volunteer. Find a new way to exercise.
It's picking something that is personal to you and is of interest to you. It not just physically does something, but it changes your focus, and taking ownership of the feelings and doing what we have control over is doing something about it.
But getting in that mindset when you're already feeling in a hole isn't always that simple. So Michelli says to break it into smaller parts.
What is one thing I can do today that may take 5 minutes to get me out of this rut?
Maybe that's a mood booster of a walk outside, dancing to your favorite song, or as simple as changing out of your work from home sweats into an outfit that you love to wear. And Michelli says try to make a list of priorities to help motivate you, a tangible reminder, and a list to check off.
It's kind of staring you in the face for accountability, so that if you start to slip back and say, oh, I don't feel like it, I'm just going to stay in my sweats and hibernate. This is staring you and say, no, get dressed and get out the door.
While there is a lot of self-talk that goes into taking control of your mental well-being, Michelli suggests that you find an accountability buddy.
Sharing with someone, this is my plan. Will you, touch base with me tomorrow and make sure that I've done it? And there's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't mean you're weak or you can't do it on your own, but we all can benefit from that type of encouragement.
If any of these feelings that you're experiencing are disrupting your daily life, you're not doing the things that you normally would, your sleep or eating patterns are disrupted, you're more isolated, well, it may be time to reach out to your doctor for help.
It really takes a lot to recognize it and admit it, but it's not a bad thing. It's just, I'm just having a harder time than usual this year, and that's okay. I'm going to do something about it.
And for more resources, you can go to kgw.com/healthiertogether.